r/HumansBeingBros. If I could describe this subreddit, it's like jumping into a ball pit, but instead of balls, it's Build-A-Bears. Wow, no better way to start than a Subway employee giving stray dogs food. The dog's name's Sally, by the way. I wish I could play the audio, but there's some copyrighted music in it, so I'm sorry, but look how happy that dog is. Oh my god. Aw, that's so nice. They made a little space for the tree. It's a reserved space. Oh, it's so wholesome. The funny thing is that there's some actual places in the United States where trees have their own little parks, or just they own themselves so they can never be cut down. That's so nice. Oh my god, a puppy who was covered in industrial glue by cruel kids and left in a box to die is recovered and frolics on the beach with his new forever family. Look at him, he's so happy and fluffy, but why would you cover a dog in glue and leave it to die? Those kids, why? But I'm glad that the dog's okay. An old lady tried paying for her birthday cake or birthday card and a magazine with her card, and it got declined. She had me take off the magazine, and her card still got declined. During this whole process, she tells me how her card had been hacked, and even though she keeps going to the bank, and they say the problem is fixed, it keeps happening. At this point, the lady is completely embarrassed and is about to walk away empty-handed when the gentleman behind her hands me a 20 and gives me a nod, and he pays for her things. Before she's about to walk away, I tell her that she's okay to take her things because the man behind her paid, and she starts to cry and hug and thank the man, and it was a good moment today. Apparently, wombats in the fire-affected areas are not allowing other animals to take shelter in their deep, fire-resistant burrows, but are actively herding and fleeing animals into them. We're seeing more leadership and empathy from these guys than the entire federal government. Oh, gee, ooh, that's a take.
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick, boy. That's a thick-ass boy.
Oh my god. He's so big. Look at him. He's so big and cute. Oh, and they just putting people in their little hidey holes, their little burrows, putting little animals in there so they don't, turn into charcoal. That's nice. Good on you, wombat. Oh, and for those on this thread enjoying learning about wombats, a baby wombat is called a puggle. Oh my god, look at his face. I've come across these a couple of times in my city, but it's just, I live in a really interesting city where something like this could easily be taken advantage of, and that's probably why I'm so cynical towards it. I mean, I understand that it's really cool that people can, take a coat if they're cold and leave a coat if they have a spare one, but I just been living in a major city for too long to trust anyone. Like, I know for a fact that a crackhead would come across this thing and just have a field day. So I downloaded this app called Be My Eyes a while ago. You get a FaceTime calls from blind people all over the world, and you help them with whatever task that they need help with. I just got my first call, and I helped this lady pick out almond milk. Something so small made her day. You'd seriously be surprised with how difficult things could be if you just can't see. Like, have you ever wondered how you can differentiate, currency? Just like paper money if you can't see what the denominations are? I have a blind friend who goes out of his way to get his money straight from a bank and asking the teller to fold 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s in specific ways so that when he's paying for anything, he knows what he's, giving to the the cashier or whoever. And I'm like, I never even had to think about doing that because I can see things. That's absolutely insane. Oh man, this one's scary. Okay, so the bartender immediately notices this guy choking and he saves him, but it's just the whole bar, everybody's staring, they don't know what to do, and this guy's doing the Heimlich maneuver. And it's sad because most people in that setting, they go to the bathroom so they can choke kind of by themselves so they don't feel embarrassed or try to burden anybody else with their situation, which is something that you're not supposed to do. Like, if you're choking, you do the universal hand sign, if you're choking, because someone may be able to help you. But I'm glad that this guy is, he's okay. This is so weird and random. I think I just ordered a robbery? I ran out quickly between meetings to return a pair of shoes, and after leaving the store, I saw an elderly gentleman walking to his car near an empty lot. He was parked very far away and had his hands full with an ironing board. There was a very shifty looking guy on a bike who approached him once, then rode away, but I saw him start to cycle back. I had just gotten into my car and immediately felt really icky about the whole situation. I then drove alongside the older man to his car, opened my window, and explained what I was doing. He agreed that the guy on the bike didn't have good intentions and thanked me for making sure he got into his car okay. Once the guy on the bike saw me driving alongside the older man, he took off pretty quickly. Nothing dramatic happened after that, for which I'm thankful. Sorry for the play-by-play, just processing what happened, and I'm grateful I was in the right place at the right time. Life pro tip, don't donate platinum awards, donate koala bears as they give $2.50 for each Australian fire relief. Wow, out of 668 awards, 655 are firefighter koalas. That's $1,600 right there. That's crazy. That's really nice. Hey bro, are you trying to leave your truck overnight? The road seems fine now. We'll come down and grab it now, brother. Yeah, right on, man. I figured the best before everything freezes again. Yeah, true that, man. I'm probably 10 minutes away walking there now. I'm here now, gonna let it warm up a second, and I'm gonna be out here, brother. Thank you again. Dude, no worries. If you have any trouble, give me a shout, and I'll see if I can help. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Same goes for you, brother. Now, that's what I call a friend. The guy didn't have to do that. He went out of his way to make sure this dude was safe, and that's dope. That's dope.
Hey, bro. Do you want to play Mario Kart?
Can we?
Yeah, you want to play?
Sure.
Here. I got you, bro.
Oh, it's a switch, right?
Yeah, you want to do the mushroom one?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, let's do it. Oh yeah. You excited?
Yeah.
All right. I made you Mario.
Cool. Still got it.
Aw, man. All right, hand it over, man. Good job. Congrats, bro.
Young brother on his way to a job interview having trouble with his tie. Lady in the red coat noticed him struggling and nudged her husband with her elbow. I pray and hope for a better tomorrow. My high school in particular had a couple of individuals who would help you out with stuff like that, who would try to teach you etiquette, try to teach you how to tie a tie, wear a suit correctly. It's a really nice service because some kids, and especially some dudes, will never learn that skill, and it's invaluable. And that dude, that old man right there, you are the MVP. I've only ever seen pictures of stuff like this, but it's like, oh, a bench to sit on and talk to people, or come meet a new friend, come meet a stranger benches. They're interesting concepts. I don't think you really need that now. I think just a bench is fine by itself, but hey, it's a cool concept. Sit here if you don't mind someone stopping by to say hello, which is that's really cute and nice. Furries raise over $17,000 for Australian bushfire relief. Oh, that's a treat, hearing something about the furry community that's, not horrible. That's just not degenerate or just terrible. They actually did something that, is positive, and I guess that's nice. That's really nice. I, like most people, love Bob Ross. His show has just a specific vibe and allure to it, to the point that I can watch it and for some reason have the inclination to go to a Michael's and buy an easel and a canvas and some paint when I can't paint or draw to save my life. But this clip in particular speaks volumes, not because of what he's painting, which is really beautiful, but because of what he says. Courtesy of Count Dankula's video on Bob Ross, I learned about this. I didn't even know that this clip was taken a couple months after his wife passed away. And since he wasn't really a big, public person when it came to his private life, you kind of got a glimpse of how he was feeling with what he says in this video. And, it goes to show that even the man who's almost positive all the time has a little bit of a negative feeling from time to time. So, it's interesting. It's interesting.
You can do that. There. This is just dark color, so we can put a lighter color on top of it later. It'll stand out. You absolutely have to have dark in order to have light. Gotta have dark. Gotta have opposites, dark and light and dark, continually in painting. If you have light on light, you have nothing. If you have dark on dark, you basically have nothing. There we are. It's like in life. You gotta have a little sadness once in a while so you know when the good times come. I'm waiting on the good times now.
Those almost look like bell peppers, to be honest. Like, the first time I looked at it, I was like, those aren't apples. Those are just really bright yellow bell peppers. I realize I'm a very basic apple person. I like green apples, regular red apples, the little cherry apples, and I can't think of any other apples that I like. I haven't tried all the apples. I'm certainly not like a Jaden Animations, go out of my way to try every single apple. I haven't done that yet. Google's IT support professional certification is available online from Coursera for free from an expanding number of US community colleges. There are many teleworking jobs in IT support these days. Also, it should count towards 6 to 12 college credits towards a degree. Where is this available for free? I found it on Coursera and started it, but due to a loss of income, I was no longer able to justify Coursera's monthly fee of $50. We'll love to complete it if it's uploaded somewhere else. Yo, PM me. I'd love to cover this fee for you. That is called paying it forward. That is really, really nice, dude. Machines are dumb. You're gonna get all of the good karma. Not just like, you know, fucking Reddit karma, but literally just good karma in general. Like, bruh, you really did a good thing. Yo, my gaming buddy from the other side of the world sent me a $100 headset because mine broke down. I didn't have the money for myself to buy a new headset immediately after mine broke, and he offered to get me one. Even though we only play an average about an hour a day, I'm so overwhelmed by this kind act from another person I've never met in real life. So much love. My friend's dad draws birds on my sister's birthmark so she feels unique and beautiful about them. My parents did the same thing, but they went hard. They didn't draw, but they kind of just told me that my birthmark made me special and like gave me magic powers and stuff like that when I was younger. Yeah, I was crazy. And when I went to school, I would be so weirded out when people were like, oh, I don't like my birthmark. I'm like, what do you mean? That's where you get all your powers from. Like, my parents were silly, bro. Streaming while sick and donating $10 to Australia every time I cough. Wow, he rose $1,300. Wow, that's crazy. That means he coughed 130 times. That's also kind of sad. Your boy's real sick. Man, get yourself a Robitussin and some water and you'll be okay. Teenager having a seizure saved by online gamer 5,000 miles away in Texas. The parents of a teenager who suffered a seizure while chatting online thanked his friend who called emergency services from 5,000 miles away. Aiden Jackson, 17, was talking to an American gamer from his bedroom on January 2nd when he had a fit. His friend, 20-year-old Dielathora from Texas, alerted the police in the UK. That's really nice that they did that for him. That's great, because now he's not seizing. But I'm just wondering how they did it. I don't know how they found the right, police department to call near him. That's interesting, but I'm glad that the guy's okay. This letter is from OP's boss, and OP was pregnant at the time, so she had to miss, a couple of days of work, and as a result, her boss sent this to her. Thanks for all of your hard work. I know missing work days can be stressful, with sick babies on top of losing money. Here's a little something to say that you rock, and thanks, to let you know that you are appreciated so much. Maybe this will bring the stress down, or help the mood with an Amazon purchase. Have a great weekend. January 2017. Although the pen may not be mightier than the scalpel, plastic surgeon Dr. Robert Perry always takes a moment to make sure a scar isn't the only lasting memory of a child's surgical procedure. He surprises them with a hand-drawn dressing featuring a character or something that personally interests them. The Eeyore is my favorite by far, and it's just, that's nice. He went out of his way to make these kids feel real good about their procedures, and somebody has to. And it helps a lot that the dude has a little bit of talent, and that's pretty cool. I didn't think of this, which is strange because it literally makes sense. Yeah, there was a fire, so the ground must be hot. So yeah, a lot of animals in the forest right now, they're having their paws burnt. And you can kind of see the kangaroo's relief. Like, I bet everything hurts right now. Like, all of his world is on fire. He can't hold anything, he can't walk. And it's great that he's getting some sort of, relief from all that pain. Yo, wait though. Yo, what if she walked out with some Fiji water though? It started pouring it on his paws. Like, here you go, my child. Be blessed. I teach in a low-income middle school. Many of the students are hungry, so I bring snacks. All week, they kept asking me what my favorite foods were. Today, they surprised me with this. Oh, okay, so they have the hot Cheetos, alright, they have some soft grocery store cookies, those are some of the best at midnight. Chips Ahoy, yeah, that smacks. And a whole, I think that's a chocolate cake. Oh, my mistake, it's not just a chocolate cake, it's a chocolate cake shaped like a heart. Oh my god, these kids like you. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Está preparado? Então vai. 1, 2, 3 e... E agora nós vamos pra segunda. A segunda. E agora. Tênis. Aê! Mais? Olha o que eu acabei de fazer.
Yo, me and my mom could really use some grocery money. My grandma brought eggs by, but that's all we have. Hey, what's your Cash App? I don't have much money to give, but a little to help. I'll help too. Yo, what's your Cash App? We appreciate you both so much. It'll definitely be paid for once we get back on our feet. Thank you so much. Sent! Thank you so much. That's really incredibly kind of you. I won't forget. Twitter can be very much a garbage fire, but on occasion it can be quite positive, and this is nice. Somebody can eat now, and that's important. This is Allah. He's been my best friend since we were 8. A couple of days ago, he risked his own life to save his mother and daughter from a raging house fire. His burns on his face and around his eyes, even some burning his eyelashes. He's my hero, and he has a heart of gold. I'm so proud of him, and he should wear his burns proudly. After it happened, he went back to his normal life, taking care of his 4 younger siblings and living in the basement of an apartment. I love you so much, dude, and you will always be my hero. Please take this story and try to spread love. Everyone should try to be more like him. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ailurus, aka Panda Daddy, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. And if you did, let me know in the comments down below and leave a like if you liked the video. And if you're new to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, fam. What you doing watching videos and not subscribing? And if you're old, make sure you hit that bell so you can get my notifications every time. Seriously, I enjoy this subreddit. It's a really nice breath of fresh air because it seems like most of the stuff that I cover is pretty negative. And r/HumansBeingBros is just nothing but a pool of positive vibes and energy, and I am completely for it. And if you enjoyed this video and you want another episode, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, we gotta thank the Patreon supporters. So thank you to Finney, Jeffrey, and Julian. Thank you so much for your support. It's greatly appreciated. And if you want to help support the channel in any way, there's 2 links in the description, one in my Patreon and one in my merch store. Both funds go directly into the channel to make sure we can maintain what's happening here. And as always, stay zesty.